it happened that I was sick. So I called my family nurse, which she asked me to come to the clinic. So I went. And getting there, she gave me 2 tablets out of a sachet of tablets, that I should take it, and then that I shouldn't be scared that nothing was going to happen to me, that it would only help me to calm my nerves, to feel relaxed, and again sleep also. So I took the drugs, and then it was time for the drip. She passed the drip through my vein, and then she injected a drug into the drip. So while I was receiving the drip, my brothers and sisters, I noticed my brain was pumping. I was feeling my clit was enlarging. I was feeling my lips also was swollen. I felt inside of my mouth swollen, my throat, like spit couldn't pass through my throat anymore. I was like, what is going on? I stood up, I took my phone, I turned on my phone camera to check my lips. I saw that my lips were swollen. I was like, okay, fine. Probably the medicine she said I was going to react to was already occurring. After some minutes, I noticed I couldn't swallow spit. Like the only way I could breathe was to open my mouth and then my nose. I tried to swallow spit, I couldn't. I said, this is getting out of hand. I am not understanding this one again. So I picked up my phone to call the nurse. Already I had dropped my phone, the phone I used to check my lips. One man just told me, put the camera record on and then put it somewhere to be recording yourself, which I did. I took my second phone, dialed the nurse's number. It was as if I was not having airtime on my phone. But I knew my phone didn't ring and the call didn't go through either. So I also tried to call the nurse. I couldn't open my mouth to call the nurse. I tried my best, I couldn't. As I was trying to call the nurse, I was gone. Like the last thing I remembered was when I dropped my phone on the bed, and when I attempted calling the nurse the second time, the rest was history for me. Like I saw everything live and direct on my phone. I didn't know all of that happened, because on my phone I saw everything, how I passed on, how I faint. Like it was in that video I noticed that when someone is about to go in, the person has to yawn repeatedly. It happened the first time. I passed on and then I fell and hit my head against the wall. The second time it happened, I almost fell like this. The third time, same thing happened. I was like, God. So this is how I could have gone. This is how I could have been. God will not let such thing happen in my life. I will never die an untimely death. I will live to proclaim the goodness of God in my life. It is not my time to die. It is never my time. I just want to thank God. He manifested himself in my life. I thank God he took control. He intervened. Just tell me what could have been happening now in my family. So that was what happened. I got so merciful upon me. I'm going to post the video. You watch the rest.